Yo, back to business as usual. Happy Friday. Okay, I got some more Q&As. I'm still digging the long form. First off, what is your take on entrepreneurship? I believe Sean Parker said it best because I can relate so well. It's entrepreneurship is getting punched in the face over and over until you like the taste of your own blood, and I can relate to that so well. I love that. I actually heard Mark Andreessen said it, and then Reid Hoffman also said it's like jumping off a cliff and trying to assemble an airplane on the way down, which I think is an awesome analogy as well. So where am I at with everything? Okay, so I've been really doubling down on YouTube. So I've done like 28 videos now, and I have 9 new subscribers. It's not real great, but anyways, Instagram, I'm not doing too hot. I followed my Dream 100, then my other Dream 100. And I have 56 followers. That's not very good, but I don't know. See, YouTube pays I've heard different stuff about YouTube, but I've heard subscribers don't matter, but then I've also heard that you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers to start making money. And I've only got 100 subscribers, so I'm struggling there, but I keep, I'm being persistent, and I think everything will work out. On X, I think I have 100 followers, and I'm following 200 something. And then TikTok, I'm actually doing all right. I've got 375 followers, and I'm only following 200 something people. But I'm not really feeling the TikTok. TikTok kind of, I don't know. As far as marketing strategy for my YouTube channel, what have I been doing? So I've got probably I've mined some data myself, through landing pages and stuff like that. So I've got probably 7,000 contacts, as far as name, phone number, email addresses, 7,008, I don't know, something like that in my computer. So I've been doing marketing campaigns, but I've been email campaigns. So I've been sending, links to my YouTube channel, but people are suspect of phishing. So I've kind of pivoted, and I've been sending pictures of my crazy looking business cards. And my method there is if you get a business card with this crazy looking colorful dude on it, it says he's a YouTuber, you are going to that dude's YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's where I'm at there. So I'm not really doing real well, but I'm working hard. I'm staying persistent. Next. Okay, so can you elaborate on enemies that you've made in the past and why you would not recommend doing that? Well, I think there's a upside and a downside to it. I think building lasting relationships is a great thing to do, but at the same time, I think burning bridges is excellent because it gives you no plan B. You got to keep it moving, So that's kind of the way I look at it. That's my perspective on the matter, because it's I've already burned the bridges, so it's no looking back, So what is my take on selling online courses? I believe in learning, A part of my mission statement is I talk about what is it? Permanent beta. And that comes from Reed Hastings. He's the founder of Netflix, and talks about it in Reid Hoffman's book, Startup Review. But that talks about embracing lifelong learning. So I believe in, anything that can help you gain knowledge, I think is awesome. As for me, as selling courses, I can't give this shit away. So how the fuck am I going to sell it, Yeah. And then sales commission structures for Southeast marketing. Okay, because I said I don't like 1099. Okay, well then obviously you put people on a draw. So when you hire them, you put them on a 90-day probationary period where you can fire them at any time, okay? And basically you say, okay, we're going to pay you, $3,000 a month. And, starting after, no one's going to expect you to close deals for the first 3 months. However, so you're going to be on salary for the first 3 months. And then after 3 months, as soon as you're in sales, you make $3,000 into the company that goes towards your draw, So then that's your salary. We get to keep the $3,000. You're getting the $3,000. You know what I'm saying? It's a draw. How? It's not that complicated, I don't think. So what other questions do we have? Let's see. High ticket, market strategy, competitive deals. We're on the price point. I think it's really good to be lowest. I mean, it depends. Business is a game of psychology, so you have to know who you are, what you're selling, who you're selling to. Like for me, I know I can sell, so if I'm selling at a lower price than my competitors, they're coming with me, and in competitive deals, I also like to go last. Because it allows them to get quotes and you can come in and beat it, and sell them and win, I still haven't had time to go through my closing tactics or anything. I've been reading and I've been listening to a bunch of podcasts. I listened to Tim Ferriss' show today. It was really good. Listened to Marketing School. Had some awesome talks on the future of social media. So highly recommend checking out Marketing School. Then I listened to The Game. I listened to Gary Vee's podcast. Listen to a little Motivation Daily. It was pretty awesome. And so what is my plan for moving? I'm sure people are wondering, okay, well, right now I don't have an income, and I'm not, I've got a little bit of money put away, but not very much. I know I might sound arrogant, when in some of my other videos, like talking about the non-compete contracts. But I mean, I'm just ambitious, and I know that can sometimes make me look bad. But yeah, so I'm hoping to make some money when I sell my house, and then wherever I go, I don't mind getting like working for someone. Like if it's someone that's good, I don't mind working for someone. I just want to be honest, and like, if anything, like this YouTube channel will hopefully be like a good resume, it's like, I like this guy. He's pretty smart. He knows what he's doing. And, yeah, so I'd work for Single Grain. I'd work for NP Digital. I'd work for Acquisition. I'd work for Gary Vee. But, my plan, that's because he talks about having a plan Z. And start, so, but I need to double down on getting my business plan put together for Greylock and Andreessen Horowitz. Cause that's like my first goal, obviously that would be ideal, but sometimes inflection points, there's stuff that it's completely out of your control. So you have to be able to adjust or pivot, and then, so that's the plan there. And I feel like I had something really good I needed to say, and I completely forgot. And I'm kind of, oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention too, something that I've been like in a bad habit for. I've been kind of watching myself lately. Like I thought that little carrot flip in that one video where I like bit the carrot, I thought that was pretty funny. And like I've been watching some of my other stuff. And this book I'm reading, Richard Branson, he talks about, let me see where it's at. Some great advice I want to give to like all the content creators out there. Oh, and also I've been like, because I know Mark Andreessen talks about like just getting your foot in the door with like a tech startup out there. So I've been like posting my resume and like tagging people on Twitter and stuff, and like talked to like Serotonin and all those people, and I haven't heard anything back, Okay, but this is for the content creators. Richard Branson's book, Finding My Virginity. As I discovered from my dad, nobody ever learned anything by listening to themselves speak. So I'm trying to, maybe watch like one, like before I go to bed at night, like watch one video or something. Because, yeah, you don't learn from watching yourself. You learn from listening to other people. So, anyways, 10 minutes. Feel good about that. And thank you for your time. And I appreciate you. And you're beautiful. And remember that you can be what you will to be.